Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. I hope you guys are doing well today. We're continuing where we left off last. And yeah, we got sucked into a black book. I believe we have to look at the knowledge. Read all the knowledge. I don't know if we're going to be attacked in here. For some reason, I am encumbered. Even though I shouldn't be. There we go. I don't know. Every time I load the game, it seems like I'm like that. Right. So, hopefully these tentacles... Oh, yeah. They do try to attack us. We need to run through her. Hey, we got some ruined books. I'm gonna just kind of take my time. Who are you? A seeker. Oh, odd. He put some interesting effects on us. I wasn't thinking this was going to be a very hostile location. I'm wrong. Ruined books. Okay. Seeker remains. So a bunch of books. Whoa. Okay. Run over here and try not to get whipped. Whoa. What do I trigger? Is that another seeker? What is this place called? Apocrypha. Trying to remember from Remanida. Remanida. Okay. What is this? Chapter 1. Sansri tour of the birth of Reman. Raymond? Let's see here. Is this... I'm sure it's probably important to the lore. I'm just not sure if it's going to be something particular to this location. Usually, books don't start off with those special letters that are super important unless they're... We'll take it with us. Okay, he's behind that. Are these activate? Whoa. Like I was saying, they usually don't start off that way. Maybe it is important. What is... Font of Magica. Did that give us something? Font is depleted. Where'd that guy go? Font of Stamina. Hold on, let's look at our effects. I see Fortify. Got Resist. Knowledge gained from the lexicon gives you 25% bonus when wearing Dwarven armor and blacksmithing increases 15% faster. You know, someone mentioned that reading that book that I read, pots. There be dragons. Take that with us. That what I just read was the effect of the book that we read, the Ogma Infinium. There's like multiple seekers? No. Okay, so it's not multiple. An account of the scrolls. All account of the Elder Scroll. Okay. Take that along with us as well. I want to make sure I don't miss these things. And I don't know if I missed one out here or not. I was not looking for it, and I just noticed it now. Oh, yeah, right here. Excuse me, can I block this? Oh, does it even do any damage? Oh, don't run into there. That hurts. That hurts. That was for science. Okay, so we got that one. That one and that one. Wasn't this one stamina as well, though? Yeah, font of stamina. Font of stamina. And we activate that one, right? Yeah. Does that give us anything, like, special? Oh, here we're gonna have a whip. Oh, here's another one. It's definitely given us a something. Is it fortifying us? I'm sure someone will be able to help me out. I'm being dumb. This is gonna hurt something? No, just walk through it. Oh, here. No, I already got that one. Okay. This place is weird. Crazy. Okay. Oh, that can't be healthy. I don't want to go in there because it burns. Ouch. Whoa, this guy is really just wrecking me. Let's go with a potion and a stamina. What is he? Is it a poison? I don't even carry the poison because I never run into it. Oh boy. Let's grab some of that. And do we have a one-handed? Yeah, right here. Hold on, don't kill me now. Oh god, I'm like falling in to the ground. We got him on the ropes, guys. One more hit. Okay, back up before he does some explodey something. Woo! Wow, he is not something that we want to mess with a lot. Hopefully there's only one of those. Okay, so we are... Yeah, Mora's realm of Apocrypha should uncover the knowledge of hidden... the knowledge hidden here and read the book again to escape. Learn the Black Book's hidden knowledge. Oh, so the Black Book was called the Winds of Change. I didn't know that. Oh, God. All right, what do we have here? Scrolls of Fear. Scrolls of Fear. Scrolls of Frenzy. Another Frenzy. Words and Philosophy. Lady Benoch's Words and Philosophy. This seems important. Lady Elena Benoch, former master of Valenwood Fighters Guild and the head of the Emperor's personal guard in the Imperial City, has been leading the campaign to reacquaint the soldiers of Tamriel with the sword. I met with her on 3 different occasions for the purposes of this book. The first time was at our suite in the palace on the balcony overlooking the gardens below. I was early for the interview, which had taken nearly 6 months to arrange, but she gently chided me for not being even earlier. It's a new word for me. Chided. I've had time to put up my defenses now, she said, her bright green eyes smiling. Lady Benoch is a Bosmer, a wood elf, and like her ancestors, took the bow in her early years. She excelled at the sport, and by the age of 14, she had joined the hunter party of her tribe as a jackspur, a long-distance shooter. During the Black Year of 396, when the... That's why I don't like this text. I don't know if that's a P or a D. The Parik tribe began their rampage through the southeast Valenwood. With the aid of powers from the Somerset Isles, Lady Benoch fought the futile battle to keep her tribe's land. I killed someone for the first time when I was 16, she says now. I don't remember it very well. He or she was just a blur on the horizon where I aimed my bow. It meant no more than me than shooting animals. I probably killed 100 people like that during that summer and fall. I didn't really feel like a killer until that winter tide, when I learned what I was like to look into a man's eye as you spilled his blood. It was a scout from Parik tribe who surprised me while I was on camp watch. We surprised each other, I suppose. I had my bow at my side, and I just panicked, trying to string an arrow when he was half yard away from me. It was the only thing I knew to do, of course. He struck first with his blade, and I just fell back in shock. You always remember mistakes of your first victim. His mistake was assuming because he had drawn blood and I had fallen that I was dead. rushed at him the moment he turned from me towards the sleeping camp of my tribesmen. He was caught off guard, and I wrestled his blade away from him. I don't know how many times I stabbed him, but by the time I stopped, when the next watch came to relieve me, my arms were black and blue with stain. There was not a solid piece of him left. Oh my god. I literally cut him into pieces, you see. I had no concept of how to fight or how much it took to kill a man. Lady Benoch, aware of this deficiency in her education, began teaching herself swordsmanship at once. You can't learn how to use a sword in Valenwood, she says, which isn't to say Bossamer can't use blades, but we're largely self-taught. As much as it hurt when my tribe found itself homeless, pushed to the north, it did have one good aspect. It afforded me the opportunity to meet Redguards. Studying all manners of weapon wielding under the tutelage of Werde Acor, Lady Benoch excelled. She became a freelance adventurer, traveling through the wilds of southern Hammerfell and northern Valenwood, protecting caravans and visiting dignitaries from the various dangers indigenous to the population. Unfortunately, before we were able to pursue her story of her early years any further, Lady Benoch was called away on urgent summons from the Emperor. Such is often the case with the Imperial Guard. In these troubled times, perhaps more so than in the past, when I tried to contact her for another talk, her servant informed me that their mistress was in Skyrim. Another month passed, and when I visited her suite, I was told that she was in High Rock. To her credit, Lady Benoch actually sought me out for a second interview on sun's dusk of that year. I was in the tavern in the city called the Blood of the Rooster. When I felt her hand on my shoulder, she sat down at the rude table and continued her tale as it had never been interrupted. She returned to the theme of her days as an adventurer and told me about the first time she ever felt confident with a sword. I owned at that time an enchanted Dakatana, something like that. Quite a good one. A Daedric metal. It wasn't an original Ekvari, not even of design. I didn't have that kind of money, but I served my primary purpose of delivering as much damage as little effort on my part as possible. Acor had taught me how to fence, but when faced with a life or death situation, I always fell back on an old overhand wallop. A pack of orcs had stolen some gold from the local chieftain in Meditate, and I went looking for them in one of the ubiquitous dungeons that dot the countryside in that region. There were usual rats and giant spiders, and I was enough of a veteran by then to dispatch them with relevant ease. The problem came when I found myself in a pitch black room. And all around me I heard the grunts of orcs nearing in. I waved my sword around me, connecting with nothing, hearing their footsteps coming near, or even near. Somehow I managed to hold back my fear and to remember the simple exercise Master Acor had taught me. I listened. Step sideways, swung. Twisted. Step sideways, swung. And a circle, swung a circle, turned around, sidestepped, swung. My instinct was right. The orcs had gathered in a circle around me, and when I found a light, I saw that they were all dead. That's when I focused on my study of swords play. I'm stupid enough to require the near-death experience to see the practical purpose, you see. Lady Benoch spent the remainder of the interview responding in her typical blunt way to a variety of various myths that surrounded her in her career. It was true that she became a master of the Valenwood Fighters Guild after winning a duel with a former master who was a stooge of Imperial Battle Mage of the Imperial Battle Mage, the traitor Jaeger Theron. It was not true that she was the one responsible for Valenwood's guild's disintegration 2 years later. Actually, the membership in Valenwood chapter was healthy, but in Tamriel overall, the mood was not conducive to the continued existence of the nonpartisan organization of freelance warriors. It was true that she first came to the Emperor's attention when she defended Queen Echothori of Sentinels from the Breton assassination. It was not true that the assassin was hired by someone in the High Court of Daggerfall. At least, she says warily, that has never been proven. It was also true that she married her former servant Yurkin after he had been in the service for 11 years. No one knows how to keep my weaponry honed like he does, she says. It's practically business. It's a practical business. I either had to give him a raise or marry him. Okay. The only story I asked her that she would never admit nor refute was the one about Calix's, the Emperor's bastard. When I brought up the name, she shrugged, professing no knowledge of the affair. I pressed on with the details of the story. Calix's, though not in line for succession, had been given the archbishopric of the powerful position in the imperial city, and indeed over Tamriel, where that religion is honed. Whispering began inevitably that Calix's believed that the gods were angered with the secular governments of Tamriel and the Emperor specifically. It was even said that Calix's advocated full-scale rebellion to establish the theocracy over the Empire. It is certainly true, I pressed on, that the Emperor's relationship with Calix's had become very stormy, and that the legislation had been passed to limit the church's authority. That is, up until the moment that when Calix's disappeared suddenly, without notice to his closest of friends. Many said that Lady Benoch and the Imperial Guard assassinated the Archbishop Calix's in the sacristy of his church. The date usually given was 29th of Sun's Dusk 3E 398. Of course, responds Lady Benoch with one of her mysterious grins. I don't need to tell you that the Imperial Guard's position as protesters of the throne, not assassins. But surely no one is more trusted than the Guard for such a sensitive operation, I say carefully. Lady Benoch acknowledged that, but merely says that such details of her duties must remain secret as a matter of imperial security. Unfortunately, her ladyship had to leave early the next morning, as the Emperor had business down south. Of course, I couldn't be told more specifics. She promised to send me word when she returned, as we could continue our interview. As it turned out, I had business on my own in Somerset Isle, compiling a book on the Sigic Order. It was therefore with surprise that I met her ladyship 3 months later in First Hold. We managed to get away from the respective duties to complete our third and final interview on a walk along the Akito, the great river that passes through the royal parks of the city. Steering away from questions of her recent duties and assignments, which I guessed rightly she was loath to answer, I returned to the subject of sword fighting. Fandar Hunding, she says, lists 38 grips, 750 offensive and 1,800 defensive positions, and nearly 9,000 moves essentially to sword mastery. The average hack and slash knows one grip, which he uses primarily to keep from dropping his blade. He knows one offensive position facing his target and one defensive position fleeing. Of the multitudinous rhymes and inflections of combat, he knows less than one. The ways of the warrior were never meant to be the easiest path. The archetype of the idiot fighter is as solidly ingrained as that of a brilliant wizard and the shrewd thief, but it was not always so. The figure of philosopher swordsman, the blade-wielding artist, are creatures of the past, together with the sword singer, not swinger, singer of the Red Guards, who was said to be able to create and wield a blade with but the power of his mind. We got some force action going on here. The future of intelligent blade wielding looks bleak in comparison to the glories of the past. Not wanting to end our interview on a sore note, I pressed Lady Elena Benoch for advice on young blade swingers just beginning their career. When confronted with a wizard, she says, throwing petals of caneth leaf into the Decado blows the distance and hit him hard. Very cool. I like that. Did that put me overweight? What do we have to drop? I have everything that we just picked up. We have some stuff we can drop in here. Let's just drop. I really need the iron. Drop the ebony, or one will be fine. Hopefully I did not miss anything else in here. Oh. Is that my own footsteps, or is there something in there? Okay. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Are you gonna slap me? Vessel. Daedric mail boots. Okay, let's read the Black Book, The Winds of Change. That is trippy. Oh god. Do I pick? Oh, I do. Whoa. A scholar's insight, companion's insight, a lover's insight. Magic. Companions, I have no idea. Lovers, maybe like skill increase? I didn't see anything about it. I'm gonna go with a lover's insight. Oh, I can check what they are. Lever inside. Do 10% more damage and get 10% better prices from people of the opposite sex. Oh, this is only for damage against the opposite. You may only accept one ability from this book at a time. Oh, can we come back and switch then? You may only accept one ability from this book at a time. Your attack, shout, and destruction spells do no damage to your followers. Oh, that's cool. Reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. That is amazing. We're gonna go with that. So we can come back here. Oh, and I can just teleport out of here. Yeah, there we go. Guys, I'm back. Serana? I hope she's okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, where's Serana? Serana! I need your help. Let's see what's in here. Is that gonna put me over? I can't pick the amber up. Let me see if I can find her, because I want to drop some of this stuff on her. So give me a second here. I'll be right back. Okay, I have no way of knowing where she's at. So we're just gonna continue. Actually, yeah, there's no book here. Do I have that book on me now? It was the wind something. Like, can I go back in there and choose... the which book I want to be, or am I like stuck with what I've got? Yeah, I don't see it here. Someone can let me know if it's possible to go back in there. Oh, the black book right here. Let me see if I can read this again. Yes, I can go in at any time I want. Let me go in and then come back out. Hopefully I don't have to run all the way through that. No, I'm right here. Let me teleport back out to where I was and see if Serana shows back up again. If not, we're just gonna press on. Yeah, oh, there she is.
What now?
I'd like to trade some things with you. Well, you are fully loaded with stuff anyhow. Wait. We need all the iron ore. And there's a reason I used it all up. Keep the mask on us. Oh, she might actually use these. We'll give her the pendants. Okay, that will help immensely. Then we'll give her a bunch of weaponry. I'll keep that. Oh, I guess she can take a lot. Oh, she got a shield now. Fantastic. All right, we can go and loot Amber. Oh, we've been in this place for a while. Silver helmet. Yeah, I know it's 200 gold, but... I was not expecting to be teleported out of here into somewhere else. So, that was quite a surprise.
should go back to... Did you hear something?
You didn't hear anything.
Ha! Found it, you...
Oh! Jeez Louise, I'm gonna die! He's like blowing things up. Jeez. That was super close to dying. Whew. And I panicked and hit the button twice. That could have been the end of us. And of course, my lantern didn't kick on right away. The Axeman. Oh my goodness, look at all these books. Let me grab all these books up. I know I have a level up sitting there. Words of the Wind. Kind of like a songbook, maybe? Yeah, we've already read that one. Yeah, the Death Brand we've already read. We've already read. Read. Books of Riddles. That'd be fun. Bunch of fish. Don't need any fish. Oh. We've got friends.
Who's there?
Time to die, Outlander!
Oh, yeah, exactly. Time to die. You guys take care of that other one for me? Good. And you guys are carrying your weight. Where'd she go? She just non-existent anymore? Ugh. Oh no. What are they doing? Did I just... Yeah, okay. Thought I picked up more. What were they doing down here?
Where'd you come from?
Time to die, Outlander! Give me your that. Enough!
Where are they? Are they down here? Can I even get down? Oh, this just goes over here. Okay, I'll let them fight. Serrano's pretty good at that. He'll mop it up. See? Told you. Scrolled note. Look, Marion, I'm not arguing that these towers are falling to pieces, but I think you're exaggerating about the planks falling. Oops. Looks like, may have fell through. Question is, how do we get down? I was kind of rushing to find... Ooh, Dunmore outfit. Seemed like that's enchanted. Trap. I saw the gold, and I took it. Is that foreshadowing? Oh, Sanja. Dojuma, I mean. Dojuma. What do we have here? Wow, someone... I think someone was eating and got angry at someone and threw a knife. Okay, we can go here. Wait, how... How did I miss that? Hold on. Oh, okay. I can see how I missed it. What is that noise? It's like a bug or something. And where am I? Go and grab this Nernroot. Let's look at the map. We are way back here. Wow, we started here and we're way over there. Okay, let's fast travel back to Raven Rock. Let's go turn this quest in. Maybe he'll give us that pickaxe. Where? Oh, there he is.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
You were right all along. Give him a journal.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
I want the pickaxe. See if we can get that that pickaxe from him. No, he does not give me... Oh yeah, Glover wants his ancient Nordic pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place.
Let's say... Fine, it doesn't belong to you.
Oh, very well.
There we go.
Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Now, before we turn that back in, I want to go back into the mine and go see if we can grab some of that ore. Maybe he'll let us buy one or give one to us. But yeah, let's just ask him about telling... Why don't we ask him about his family?
Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own two hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers.
And your parents?
I never knew my father. My mother and I always lived alone. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City.
Then it dried up?
Unfortunately, yes. I only had enough coin saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died.
That's honorable. And you've been here alone ever since.
Until I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old.
Are there any other Imperials in Raven Rock?
Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Why?
Well, you know it as well as I do. Raven Rock Mine wasn't empty at all. It's still rich in ebony ore. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I couldn't get anyone to believe me. Well, we showed them, didn't we?
Sure did. All right. It's good
Mark
seeing
my
you, buddy.
words, Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
Let's hope not.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anyways.
All right. So, before I go turn that... Actually, can we even... Oh, really? Where's it at? They're going that direction. Do something. I don't even know. I don't even know the commotion. We're going to ignore it because I don't even see what it is. All right, go back to my items. Let's see if we can even equip that pickaxe. No. So it's a miscellaneous, it looks like. Yeah, I don't see it under here. It would probably be under... Oh, no, it is right here. Okay, I think it's fairly close to the entrance. I don't think we're gonna fight anybody, are we? You think come through? Where was it? I hope it was at the very beginning here. Didn't it look kind of like ice, right? We only saw one. We have ebony ore, so if we ever need to come back here for ebony. Okay, there was nothing this way. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna go find it real quick, and then once I'm there, I'll bring you guys to it. Okay, it's right here. Not saying I can't get it. There we go. Now, this is the only one that I know of. How many times is it gonna take? Oh, can we... Okay. That's the only one that I know of. So, I'm gonna run back out of here. You guys don't need to see this. Before we go, I want to see... Not a gem, right? Where's this at? Bark. What is it? I would thought it was something that I mined, but... Oh, right here. I'm so dumb. I got 3. Okay, so I'll bring you guys back once I go back, and we'll turn in the pickaxe. I came back up here, and we've got some more dialogue options. So how are things now that the mine are open again?
I've been made the foreman of the mine, thanks to everything you did down there. It's good to get the old nose working again. I missed sniffing out the ebony deposits and getting my hands dirty. Best of all, Aphia isn't so cross when I go down there anymore.
Fantastic. Can I dig for ebony in a Raven Rock mine?
Of course. In fact, Councillor Morvain has given you the full run of the place. Help yourself to whatever you like.
Sweet.
We're all in agreement that you're entitled to as much as you can carry.
That's a lot.
Thank you, stranger. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. I am so happy to help. All right, let's go and see about turning in this pickaxe.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste.
Oh, okay. I have your Nordic, ancient Nordic pickaxe.
So, you finally tracked down old Crescius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
I knew it! After all that, why?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Very cool. How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Veteran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time.
Oh, that's really cool.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Fantastic. So let's look at that pickaxe again. So it weighs 10, so it's the same. It's 20. All right, so we can put this one away. What screwed me up is I was looking for the symbol of pickaxe, and it's an axe, not a pickaxe. So I was a little confused when I was looking for that. Okay, we're done here now. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way to the Temple of Murak. I think what we're gonna do is follow the road. We'll start here at old Addis's farm and work our way up this way. I know we've been to Broder Grove already, and we cleared that, but I just want to see it adventure all the way through here since we're done with the Raven Rock mine. In the next episode, we'll start with old Addis's farm and work our way up along here and kind of explore on our way to Murak Temple. I think that would be the best way, just to kind of make sure that we're hitting all the places. Here's Fort Frostmoth. Before we end the episode, though, I do have the journal that we can turn in. I think it's probably a miscellaneous. Yeah, the Folio. So let's go turn that in. Where she's at. Is she in here? Yeah.
You lost.
Here she is.
Your efforts in Raven Rock have proven most invigorating for my husband. I haven't seen him this pleased in many years.
Who's your husband?
Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday.
You worry much on your husband's behalf.
He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way. When I fall asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
Perhaps you should return to Morrowind.
I assure you, if I could convince Adril to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Adril and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings.
You haven't told him how you feel?
I'm the wife of a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Adril no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock.
Where are you from originally?
Adril and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself. The root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold.
Sounds like quite a sight.
I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain.
How long do Dunmer live then? I mean, she said like 55 years. Is it like normal lifespan? Or they live for a long period of time? Let me know down in the comment section below. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing out there that tells them how long they live. I found your missing folio.
You have? You have no idea what this means to me, to my family. Reclamations bless you. Well, you've certainly proven your worth around here to me. Please, accept this gift as a token of my appreciation.
Circlet of Extreme Destruction. Extreme.
Good.
I think we've already asked her about Murik.
Serve House Redorin or serve no one.
All right, let's take a look at that Circlet of Destruction. Destruction spells cost 22% less to cast. I wonder if it's you could probably get close to using pretty much no magic to cast certain spells in a certain class, right? Like 22% you can get in skills. So if we level up here, I'm gonna go into some more health. It seems like we're doing pretty good everywhere else. I'm gonna save the perk point because we're gonna put that into our smithing. I need to work on that a little bit because we're a little low here. We need to get up to 80, and then we'll get to the Daedric smithing, and then once we hit up 100, of course we'll get the dragon smithing. And then after that, let me know what I should get into. Probably enchanting, huh? Right now I have what? I am 4, so I really need to get up to 5. And alchemy would probably be another really important thing to get into better potions, because I really am lacking on potions. So I've got some work to do. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.